There are many new accounts receivable enhancements in the invoice-to-collection process in Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012. These enhancements include a new collections module, significant changes to the free text invoice, and enhanced features for payment services for Microsoft Dynamics ERP. Connie identifies a customer account that is falling behind on their payments. She receives notice from the accounting department that the customer has declared bankruptcy. She has to write off the remaining amount. Follow the prompts on the screen to get started. Creating a snapshot isn't required each time you do a write-off. We're showing you this to simulate a daily activity pattern. Select an aging period using the drop-down menu. Select OK. The snapshot has been created. Close the dialog box. To navigate to Collections, follow the prompts on the screen. In the Pool selection box above the list page, select Over 180. Select Customer Sunset Wholesales on the list page. Hold the mouse over the voucher number, invoice, amount currency, balance, or collection status to view the enhanced preview in the open transactions. Hold the mouse over Purpose to view the enhanced preview in the activities. In the Transaction Action pane, click Show. Select Open and Closed. In the Transaction Action pane, click Show again. This time, select Open. You'll see only the open transactions for Sunset Wholesales. From the Action pane, select Action. Select Conference Call in the Type field. Click to highlight the Purpose field. Click to simulate entering Call to discuss overdue amounts in the field labeled Purpose. Click to highlight the Notes field. Click again to enter We discussed overdue amounts in the Notes field. Select Create Action. The new action will appear in the Activities grid. Click in the column. Select Change Status. Select Disputed in the field labeled Collections Status. Select Lost in the field labeled Reason Code. Select Change Status. The collection status will change for the selected invoice, and an action will be created. Next, click Statement. Select the Include Settled Transactions checkbox. Click the Calendar icon to select a date for the Show Settled Transactions From field. Select the OK button. This launches Microsoft Excel with a spreadsheet showing a summary of all transactions for the customer in the originating currency and all transactions in the company currency. Next, click the Task drop-down. Select Phone Call in the field labeled Type. Click to highlight the Purpose field. Click to simulate entering Make Follow-up Call to discuss overdue amounts in the field labeled Purpose. Click to highlight the field labeled Notes. Click to simulate entering Discuss Overdue Amounts in the field labeled Notes. Click Create Task. The task will appear in the Activities grid. Select the next invoice by clicking the checkbox. Click the Assign to Case drop-down from the Action pane. Click to highlight the Description field. Click to simulate entering Disputed Case for the field labeled Description. select Assign to Case. The case is now assigned. Select the case lookup that is above the transaction grid. Select the case. Note that only 2 transactions are shown in the grid. Select the Clear Case icon to show all transactions. Select the third cash payment in the Transactions grid. Then, click NSF Payment. A dialog box will display the amount of the fees that will be charged. Click OK. The Cancel Payment form will be displayed. Click the Reason Code drop-down. Select NSF in the field labeled Reason Code. Click OK. The payment will be canceled. Click the checkbox to select all of the transactions in the Transactions pane. Then click Write-off. Click OK. The transactions will be added to a general journal and marked for settlement. The transactions are not posted. Click Close. To navigate to General Journal, follow the prompts on screen. Click the Write-off Journal checkbox. Next, click Lines. View the write-off lines and then click Close. Click Close. This exercise will show you how to use the new free text invoice form and the new fields available in the form. The free text invoice was updated to add quantity and unit price fields. Distributions were also added. To get started, select the Accounts Receivable menu in the menu bar and then follow the prompts on the screen. In the Action pane, select Free Text Invoice. The free text invoice is made up of 2 sections, a header with customer information and a details section where you enter the amounts to be invoiced. Highlight the Customer Account field. Select Description on the first line in the Details section. Click again to simulate entering Testing. Click to simulate tabbing to the Main Account field. Click again to simulate entering information. Click here to simulate tabbing to the Unit Price field. Click again to simulate entering information into the Unit Price field. Click here to simulate entering $1,500 in the Amount field. Notice how this overrides the unit price. Note that the unit price is cleared. You can also override the unit price so that the free text invoice only has an amount. Select Distribute Amounts on the Action pane. Select 401100 in the grid on the right. Note the arrow above the account. Select the arrow and you will see the account structure definition. Click the arrow to hide it. Select Split. Now you see 2 lines created, the original with 100% of the amount and the second line with 0% of the line. Select the percentage. Click again to simulate changing the percentage to 50%. Note that the amount changes to $750. Next, select the percentage on line 2. Click again to simulate changing it to 50%. Next, follow the prompts on the screen to select the lookup arrow. Select the Internal Sales Department. Click the Close button. Select Post from the Action pane to post the invoice. Click OK. Close the info log. This exercise will show you how to use the free text invoice templates to generate recurring invoices. To navigate to the free text invoice templates menu, Follow the prompts on the screen. Select New. Select the Template Name field. Click to simulate entering a template name. Click to highlight the description field. Open the Invoices Lines Fast tab. Select the description on the new line. Click again to simulate entering testing. Click to simulate tabbing to the main account field. Click to simulate tabbing to the unit price field. Click again to simulate entering information. Save the template by following the prompts on the screen. Navigate to Customer Sunset Wholesales. Click to open the customer form. Select Recurring Invoices from the Action pane. Select New to create a new template. Select the template called Testing that you created earlier. Select Billing Start Date. Click again to simulate entering information. Select the Recurrence pattern and select Monthly. Select the Frequency field. Click to enter the number 1 to generate 1 invoice per month. Close the window. Navigate to the Accounts Receivable area by following the prompts on the screen. Navigate to the Generate Recurring Invoices area by following the prompts on the screen. In the dialog box, select the Invoice Date field. Click to simulate entering information. Select Template. Select Testing. Click the Generation Date field. Click to simulate entering a date. Click OK. Close the info log. Select Post Recurring Invoices. Select the last invoice group on the first line. Select Lines from the Action pane and view the invoices that were generated. Close the window. Select Post from the Action pane to post the invoices. Select Accounts Receivable parameters. Select the Settlement page. Check the box Prioritize Settlement. Click the Manage Priority link. Ensure the Transaction Type attribute is selected and check the box Active. Select the Transaction Amount attribute. Check the box Active. Click Close. Close the Accounts Receivable Parameters window. Navigate to All Free Text Invoices by following the prompts on the screen. Select the Customer Account field. Select Description on the first line in the Details section. Click again to simulate entering information. Click to simulate tabbing to the main account. Click again to simulate entering information. Click to simulate tabbing to the Sales Tax group. Click again to simulate entering information. Click to simulate tabbing to the unit price. Click to simulate entering information. Select Post from the Action pane to post the invoice. Click OK. Close the info log. Close the Free Text Invoice form. In the Action pane, select Free Text Invoice. Note that this second invoice contains a price of $2,000. Follow the prompts on the screen to post the information and return to the Accounts Receivables area. In the Action pane, select Payment Journal. Select New from the Action pane. Click on the Name lookup. Select AR Pay. Select Lines from the Action pane. This opens the form where you enter cash payment journal lines. select the Account field. Click again to simulate entering information. Click 3010. Select the Credit field. Click again to simulate entering information. Select Functions Settlement from the Action pane. Click Mark by Priority. Click the scroll bar. Note that the entire amount of the first invoice was settled. Note that the second invoice was settled for the remaining amount, since the priority was set to ascending, or smaller invoices first. Close the settlement window. In the Payment Journal window, select Post. Close the Payment Journal Lines form. Close the Payment Journal form. As you've just seen, there are many new accounts receivable enhancements in the invoice to collection process in Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012. Thanks for participating in this interactive demo. For more information, contact your Microsoft representative.